Hey guys, Lucas here in Vintage Surplus. We just dropped 2 new tap kit bundles. So we're going to go over them real quick in this video so you can get an eyes on what the tap bundles we just dropped are and learn a little more about them so you can grab them and know what you're doing with them. Alright, so we're going to take a really quick general overview of what the tap kit bundles are in general, not the specific ones we're going to go over in just a minute. So the tap kit bundles come in 2 options. You can buy tap plus pouches or just the pouches. So that way if you already have a tap or a chest rig, you can buy just pouches to put on there. So another thing you want to pay attention to, aside from just make sure you select tap whole kit or just the pouches, is the conditions per pouch. So when you select that drop down menu, I want this one, there's going to be a breakdown of all the pouches it comes with, quantities it comes with, as well as condition. So that way you can know you're getting this new, this is going to be used, this is going to be defect condition. These 2 we do have available today do include more defect pouches than normal, but that's just because we had a bunch of defect pouches show up, defect to us, that are still in pretty good shape. If you've ever bought defect pouches before, you know they are still good pouches, still good to go, just a little more moderate wear on them, and allows you to save a little more money as well. So that's tap kit bundles, kind of in a nutshell, what you're looking at. Make sure to pay attention. Do you want the tap plus pouches or just the pouches, and then conditions for all those. Now we're gonna take a quick look at the tap itself too, and 2 improvements to do to your tap to get more out of it from the get-go. So really quick, down and dirty, in case you've never touched a tap before, what does it do? What does it do for you? So the tactical assault panel is a standard issue rifleman's kit for the U.S. Army and the Marine Corps, and it's a large format chest rig that can hold a ton of gear. It is 18 columns of MOLLE by 3 rows high, so you have tons of space for gear if you want to put gear on there, or you can run it pretty slick, and it does fine slick as well. From there, coming in, you have 6 mag pockets that can hold up to 6 magazines, and then on the wings you have 2 pockets that are compatible with radios, so you can hold those large tactical radios like 152s and 148s. It's going to fit in there really comfortably. They can also hold magazines, so you can hold up to 8 magazines on your tap right then and there. Now if you're on a slimmer side, those wing pockets are kind of hard to get to, so they're great for radios, but for magazines it's kind of hard to get. 16-ounce water bottles also fit in there just fine, so if you want to put water in there or other stuff, they hold that as well. Now, coming on the back side, there are 3 integral pockets on there, so you can hold admin stuff, maps, quick cards, notebooks, signaling devices, stuff like that. You can fit in there real nice, and it's right there and secure. That's a quick down and dirty what the tap offers you. So there's 2 improvements you want to make to your tap to get the most out of it from the get-go. And the first one is the harness. Now the stock harness works. If you have a buddy with you to help you adjust it, it's going to work a lot better than just you adjusting it down. But upgrading that from the get-go is going to be something you want to do. Now the tap bundles we have today include a USMC tap that is new and issued, and that comes with a bunch of extra buckles to allow you to just attach your favorite H harness from your favorite chest company on there. It takes just a couple extra buckles on there, but you can wear whatever H harness you want. And the moment you do that, you get a ton more use out of your tap. And it's just a great upgrade to do from the get-go and be able to use it a lot better. Now I always get asked for recommendations. Just go with your favorite chest rig company. They're all standardized as far as how they should fit on the chest rig, and the tap fits that kind of standardization with the main buckle placement. If someone's going to ask me, what do you recommend? I've been using this unobtainium gear H harness for a little while now. I really like it, like how it fits. It's thin, it's light, and it does the thing I need it to do. And it's affordable, so all you guys that are looking to save a little money, in addition to just buying the tap, that's a really good option to go with, and it's a really great piece of kit. Again, not associated with them at all, but let them know I sent you, just so they, know. So from there, the other upgrade you want to do is upgrading the center 4 mag pockets. So the stock mag retention on the tap works, it's there, it does the thing, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. So upgrading that is something you're going to want to do. Now, every tap bundle comes with at least a 6-pack, at least one 6-pack HGI bungee cord that is matched to the color of the tap itself. So these ones are going to include a Coyote 6-pack. Now taking that piece of shot cord, you can upgrade the center 4 mag pockets really quickly and replace that stock retention. You can just tuck the stock retention in if you want to, or you can cut it off. It's up to you. If you tuck it in, it's not really a big issue. It doesn't really interfere with anything. And then for the ones aside from there, they're like the 5 and 6, you can't readily upgrade those, but if you really want to, putting a grommet on the back side is a really easy way to do it. Put a grommet, put it through, tie it off, and now you've upgraded your retention for your magazines, and you're going to be a lot more out of your tap. Those 2 quick and simple upgrades to your tap take this from what is a $30 to $60 chest rig and make it worth way more than it is. And you get a lot more bang for your buck with this chest rig and the ability to carry a ton of gear. So those are 2 quick upgrades you want to do to your tap from the get-go. Make sure you use coupon code TAPME to save 12% on your tap bundles, whether it be tap plus pouches or just the pouches, so you can save a little more money on these already slightly discounted pieces of kit. Also, if you missed out on these, make sure to sign up for emails. That way, you know when they pop up next time, all of our new stock, sales, restock, and featured gear, everything in between on a daily basis. So we've got 2 tap kit bundles available. We have the Woods Runner and the Long Hunter. We gave them cool names because they do cool things. So we're going to go with the Woods Runner, what's included in there, what it kind of does for you, and then we'll go with the Long Hunter, what's included, what it kind of does for you. So let's go with the Woods Runner and see what's included. So the Woods Runner Tap Kit Bundle. This is an awesome Tap Kit Bundle. If you've watched our YouTube videos or seen our Instagram, looked on emails before, you've probably seen some slight variation of this because I like this setup. So we made it into a bundle. We've had similar bundles before, but yeah. So the Woods Runner, it is a kind of a general purpose, do-it-all chest rig of types that has pouches for everything. So it's going to come with a new and issued USMC Tap Kit, or Tap. So you're going to have all the extra buckles and stock harness to go from there, as well as a 6-pack of HHI bungee cord and Coyote, so color matched to it. From there, it's going to include 2 USMC Coyote Brown canteen pouches, so you can hold your 1 quarts really securely, or have one as a general purpose pouch. They also work great as IFACs, everything in between. The 1 quart pouch is one of the best standard issue pouches out there, so these are really good and go great on a tap. From there, we have Marine Corps tourniquet pouches. This is essentially just the Marine Corps' version of the NAR cat holder. So it holds your Gen 7 cat tourniquet securely, and it's easy to access. And it's just a great tourniquet pouch for the hopefully never case of you having to use a tourniquet. Going from there, it's going to include, or it has, 2 USMC Speed Reload pouches. These are great speed pockets for magazines. They fit your standard magazines best, but they also fit your Gen 2 PMags. Any magazine that has a big over travel lug on the back end of it is not going to fit in there well because it is a tight pouch. It's just not going to fit in there. So if you have Gen 3s or all Gen 3s, they're not going to fit in there well. Gen 2s fit in there fine for PMags. Now from there, you have a USMC Assault pouch. Let's go into a little bit of the USMC Assault pouch. Now the USMC Assault pouch, if you've watched any of our stuff or seen any of our stuff, you know we love it. It's a great, large, general purpose pouch that can do a lot for you. Now it's a big old zipper on there. It's pretty big, pretty wide, but it serves a lot of purposes. From general purpose, specialty use, admin use, even just big old IFAC use. It's a great pouch, and it works great on a tap. So that's on there in the center. I have a video from a little while back that covers how to get the most out of your Assault pouch. Make sure to check that out. Forgive the quality. It was the first one ever done completely by myself, so I kind of did a poor job on it. So that is the Woods Runner in a nutshell. It's a great tap chest rig that does a lot for you, and you can use it pretty much any use case. So let's go into the Long Hunter. So our next tap kit bundle is the Long Hunter. I hate to use this term, but I'm gonna use it real quick to get the point across to you. This is a recce rig, even though I hate that term. Now, what do we mean by this? It is a sustainment and general purpose oriented rig for you to be able to do long hauls and be displaced from your backpack at certain points. Now, similar to the Woods Runner, you're gonna have 2 speed reloads and 2 tourniquet pouches, so you can hold tourniquets and extra magazines, so you can easily plus up, just like the Woods Runner, from 6 to 8, or carry some variation in between there of magazines. So a lot of magazines on you all at once, easy to access. Now the 2 pouches on the sides, which are gonna get you, are what we put on there is USMC sustain pouches. Now a USMC sustain pouch is a tad bit smaller than your US Army equivalent, and it fits great. It mounts a little differently than you might expect onto the tap, but once you mount it on there, it fits great. It does a lot for you, and they act as large general purpose pouches to put whatever you want in them, whether it be water, food, camo netting, mission specific gear, binos, targeting equipment, signaling equipment. They're just going to fit it, and it's going to fit great and securely in those pouches. Now if you look here, you'll see that I have modified them a little bit. I have an older video of how to do this to use the same pouch and get a lot more out of it. But quick down and dirty is this. All I've done is I've taken shot cord and I've X'd it from the back end over the front of the sustain pouch and just tied it off. And what that does for you is it cinches in the pouch a tad bit, which makes anything you put in there that's bulky is going to be a little more restrained. It keeps things more secure, and it acts as a loose stow point for light items. So if you have to take your gloves off, take your hat off, or you want to add some vegetation to your kit, something like that, it's an easy way to do that with that shot cord on the exterior of your sustainment pouch. Because of that recommendation we have to do to your sustain pouches, because we do recommend doing that to them for pretty much any use case. These kits do come with 2 6-packs of HSGI bungee cord, so you have plenty to use and plenty to play around with when it comes to fixing up your tap and your pouches. So Long Hunter, definitely a big chest rig. When you use it in conjunction with a H harness and not the stock harness, all that weight's really not an issue, because I know someone's gonna be like, that's a lot of weight. It's not an issue. Now the next issue you're gonna bring up in your head is, you can't go prone in those chest rigs. Today we're gonna answer a question that gets brought up a little too frequently, and that is, how do you go prone in a chest rig with stuff on the front? So observe, and I'm gonna show you how. Just like that, you just go on the prone. It's not an issue. So hope you enjoyed this quick answer. You can. It's just, you can. You can. All right, so that's 2 tap kit bundles. If you want to know more, leave a comment below. Be happy to answer them. Leave a comment below what you think of these 2 tap kit bundles. If you bought one in the past, let me know over there too as well, so I can hear more about how you're getting use out of it and everything in between. So I appreciate you watching this video. Make sure to pick one up. Make sure to use code TAPME to get 12% off your tap kit bundle. These are already discounted slightly, but you can save 12% more when you buy these, whether it be the tap plus pouches or just the pouches. Use that code, save some money. I'll have more details below about that code in the description below. But appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below. Make sure you subscribe for more stuff like this, and like the video so I know you liked it.